this one's important because we're going to put SEO into the content that we're generating. So with this prompt, we're going to ask ChatGPT to generate a list of 10 long tail keywords for search engine optimization. Suggest how we can incorporate the 10 long tail keywords to blank our product or service into our content strategy. So I'm going to use that same example of the video editing service that's local. So we're going to go generate a list of 10 long tail keywords for SEO, suggest how we can incorporate the 10 long tail keywords to our video editing business slash agency in San Diego into our content strategy. So I added San Diego because it would give it the extra bit of targeting, more specificness. So when when it comes up with these long tail keywords, it's a lot more specific since it is a local video editing service. It'll come up with places and words that are more local targeted. So you can see here like professional video editing services in San Diego, affordable video editing agency in San Diego. These are words that people would search up on their, like Google or Bing, and you can see it here being used in examples. Like you can see this as maybe an Instagram description, like the top of it, or a whole blog post, or a Twitter thread. So it also gives you suggestions on how you can incorporate these keywords into the next level too. So like, where would you put it? So here you can use for titles of your blog post or article to help with SEO. The second suggestion is to create content that targets a specific long tail keyword. So their example was wedding video editing in San Diego to reach a niche audience. This essentially is saying that like, if you want to target this wedding video editing service, you need to come up with a couple different ideas that are a layer deeper. So here's where you can ask ChatGPT for some help. So you can ask so here I came up with the prompt. Hey ChatGPT, please come up with a list of desert wedding videos in Joshua Tree, which is a city next to San Diego, which is where there's a lot of weddings, niche weddings. So I got down a bit more niche. I added the desert wedding in a certain area, and then video editing topics that would be important to a soon-to-be bride. Now, soon-to-be bride is, I was thinking about what target demographic am I going for, and a soon-to-be bride should be perfect. So I'll prompt it, and then let's give it a little bit of time so that it generates something. So now it generated a list of topics to talk about. And here you can see this one, the first suggestion, talking about the natural beauty of Joshua Tree's landscape, which Joshua Tree is known for its landscape, its desert, its specific trees. So people come here for this specific type of aesthetic. So it's actually this first idea, really good. The second one, capturing the unique light and colors of a desert wedding. Great, this sounds like something that a soon-to-be bride would be interested in so that they can choose the right type of decor that matches the colors and the lighting in a certain location. And then the next one is incorporating shots of a couple's personal touches and DIY elements into the video. So maybe this couple likes a certain type of font that they use a lot, a certain genre of music that they enjoy listening to, that maybe they want to incorporate some elements of that music's culture into this wedding. But you see what I'm getting at is that these are topics that would be niche and related to that certain demographic that you're targeting. Now we'll go back here, and the next suggestion is to optimize your website's pages with the relevant long tail keywords to improve your search engine rankings and visibility. So this is basically when you have spots that you can put in the long tail keywords. Maybe you're running a plugin that works with SEO, or you want to add it into your metadata, or just add more instances of it into the body of your text. Those all work too. Now the next example is use the long tail keywords in the descriptions of your videos on YouTube or other video sharing platforms to make them more discoverable. This is basically just like that last step, adding to the SEO. The next suggestion is consider creating landing pages for specific services such as corporate video editing services in San Diego to improve their user experience and increase conversions. So because we're coming up with these topics, this could be used in a blog that is on your specific service's website. That builds credibility, and since it's so niche and targeted, and that gives you SEO, like search engine optimized for people who are looking up this particular topic in your area. And then finally, this next suggestion they have is to use a long tail keyword in your social media posts and ads to target specific audiences in San Diego who may be interested in your service. Now, this is very good for short form videos because these long tail keywords would really set you apart from the other videos that are displayed locally. Short form videos really take into account your local location services tracking. Like if you're in a certain country, it's going to play that country's videos. If you're in another country, it's going to shift. Over this year, I've been traveling to maybe a different country every other month. And every single time that I move, the short videos that I get suggested shift. Like right now, I'm even seeing ads in a different language. But here you go. This is the prompt to give you words for SEO. And then with those, you can take suggestions from it as well and take your SEO to the next level.